Greetings. Today I want to speak to you concerning living two completely different realities. And I'm speaking about living on the same planet and having the same mental faculties and depending on the same power, yet having two different realities. Therefore, let me now dive in to the mind of a religious person and the mind of a spiritual person to show you how they can and will always be living two different realities. And these two different realities will be two complete different realities because of two different mindsets. First of all, one is destructive. And the one that is destructive is the religious mentality. Because, for example, a person who have a religious mentality, they always speak about things that are destructive. They always bring something to you concerning doomsday. And so, in this time, where we are living in a digital world, a different era altogether, the things that are happening, which are their self-fulfilling prophecies, that are only happening in their realities, it is actually true to them that yes, everything is happening is according to what was said before, and it's all about doomsday. It's all about the end of the world. And that's how they will always see it. So you can't try to convince them otherwise. But those of us who understand how thought works in the mind, and who knows that we are spirit having a human experience, we see things from the spiritual side, and we think from that angle also a spirit where there is no lack, where there is no doubt, where there is no fear, where we learn to think for ourselves and do not allow others to think for us. So when it is said that the man who says, I can, and the man who says, I can, both of them are correct. It is to show you that it is whatever you say about yourself, that will be your reality. And that is why people who have religious mentality and who always think about life just destructively, they are actually your enemy in terms of they are totally against you based on what you believe, not as a person, but when you understand the law of polarity, you would realize that the belief system that they hold, if you hold to that same kind of belief system, it will destroy you. So it's your enemy. Okay? And you who knows that when you choose to be spiritual and you choose to believe in yourself, you know how creative you can be. You know how cool and calm and how relaxed you can be. How positive you can be. And how you are responsible for your thoughts and your actions, because you understand everything is actually a display of our mentality. You know negativity is actually your enemy. So that is what I'm speaking about from that angle. Okay? So, one person God could be another person devil. And another person devil could be another person's God. Okay? And that is why you have to know what you should believe and what you shouldn't. And this is where experience comes into play. So you must judge yourself based on the reality that you're experiencing in your life, not based on what others would have said. That's why I'm saying to you, a religious mindset and a spiritual mindset is two far different realities altogether. existing on the same planet, living on the same planet, but experiencing different realities, because there are many, many dimensions of consciousness. That's why you're told that in my Father's house there are many mansions, many different dimensions. These are thought forms, thought patterns, states of mind, states of consciousness. So for us to be speaking about how thoughts become things, and how to manipulate energy, and how everything came from the invisible world to the visible world, and how we can be whatever we desire to be in this world, being spiritual scientists, walking by spiritual laws, that those on the other side who are experiencing such love, such power of knowing thyself, they are seeing it in a negative way. That's why they believe that we are blasphemous to say that we are God in flesh, and to speak of alchemy and becoming alchemists, and speaking concerning creating our reality consciously. For example, let me give you a very good example, and you can check it out for yourself. There's one time when T.D. Jakes said that people stop calling on God, and they stop calling on Jesus, and now they're calling on the universe. And he says to the people that the universe is the creation, and they're not worshiping the creation, they're worshiping the creator. And try to tell them that those who speak about the universe, they are worshiping the creation without any proper understanding. Then he came back in 2021 and tell the people to have faith in the vaccine. He and another preacher. I think I'll provide the name for you and that preacher. I think I'll make mention of that video. I'll even provide a copy, a link to the video. I'll make sure I find the video. Some Devon something. I think it's Devon Franklin and T.D. Jakes. Okay? And they were encouraging the people to have faith in the vaccine. He wasn't telling them to have faith and trust in Jesus, but telling them to have faith in the vaccine. So, my brother, my sister, I just sent all of this to show you we are on the same planet, but we're having two different realities. They are experiencing the end of the world as they know it, as they believe, and we are experiencing a new era whereby we understand that the journey of life is from humanity to divinity, and we know death is just a transformation, it's a metamorphosis, and we know that we are eternal because we are spirit and we're just living in a body, having a human experience. So my brother, my sister are saying all of this to straighten you and to help you to be positive and to understand that this is a lonely path, and many may disagree with you, but you judge yourself based on the reality that you've been experiencing in yourself, in your life, since you start to love yourself, believe in yourself, embracing yourself, since you start to meditate, since you start to visualize, since you start scripting, journaling, mirror work, since you start doing all of these things to yourself because you love yourself and you believe in yourself, and most of all, you believe that God in man is man's imagination. Since you do these things, judge yourself and see what changes they will have done in your life. So with that being said, my brother, my sister, I want to thank you very much for listening to me. I want to say to you, if this is the very first time that you listen to me, what I'm saying, it really makes sense to you and it really resonates with you, and you haven't subscribed already, I'm definitely encourage you to subscribe, to like, to comment, or to share this video. Also, if you feel strongly led to support this work by following me on Instagram or on TikTok, you can follow me at BlackMadGuru. And if you want to support also by way of sowing a seed, if you feel strongly led to do so, we have a link that is down below, and it's a PayPal link. I'll definitely encourage you to follow your intuition. Also, we have a Patreon, and if you want to be a part of the Patreon community, you're most welcome. But I want to just make known to you that I have a course there that is called The Inner Sun Science and Technology to create your reality consciously, and it's all about you aligning yourself with the light that is within you. knowing that the light of the world is the sun. The sun is the giver of our life. And that is the very life that is in you that you must get in touch with, so that as the sun rises in purpose, so you will rise up in purpose each and every day, because you will have found your true purpose in life, and you're now using your creativity to help to uplift humanity. So if you feel strongly to check it out, it's available on my Patreon. So with that being said, my brother, my sister, I want to say peace, love you all, I'm out.